Welcome back to Kerbal Hard and Uncut. I'm just in the process of docking. Last episode we landed on Pol. We got our stuff from, I think we got landed on Pol. Did we? No, we took off from Pol. I think we landed in the episode before that, but yeah, we've headed back to the target vessel. We're now docking the big ship onto the little ship because that's the logical way. I don't know why I designed it like this. I could have put a tiny bit of RCS on that one and it would have been fine. So yeah, note to self, stop being stupid in future, pretty much. How are we doing for distance? That's not bad. We can bring this in, okay. Getting there nicely. It should just drift in, I think. And then we should have magnetic pull when we get reasonably close. I'm actually going a little bit more extreme than I need to get to it. All right, I think we're going to do it. I think that's good. There we go. There we go. RCS off. Thank you very much. Right, so we had about 260 on the lander there, which is enough to. Let's turn the engine off. That I believe is enough for us to get this craft to, down to Bob. The problem is, I don't know if we can do anything else. Right, so which one is it that we've got? That one. Alt and this tank. No, it's not going to do it. Right. I know some of you have said about this. There's a bit of me that goes, we land it and then we jetpack out a bop. But I can't remember how much delta V there is to be had in the jetpack. I think there's enough. I just don't know. And again, equally, it's about us getting enough velocity to get out of the pull of Bob, because lifting up with the jetpack is very different. Yeah. Ooh, difficult. I'm trying to remember what Minmus is. Like Minmus is harder than. Yeah, Minmus is harder than Bop, and I don't know if you can get out of off Minmus with the jetpack. So I may cheat it. Well, let's get to Bop anyway. Let's get ourselves out of here. Let's get on the road to Bop. So where is Bop? Hello, Bop. How are you? Now the thing here is that's going to put us in a. This is one of the reasons I didn't want to do it, because we're going to have to. Yeah, we're going to have a horrible situation when we come out of the sphere of influence of it, unless we do it when it's on its downwards like that, maybe. Yeah. Right. So we need to go inwards. So we're going around the planet that way. We want to move that way. We want to go like that. We want to do that. There we go. That's happening. What's that doing for us? That takes us all the way into wherever. Now, what's the minimum I can do? Oh, that is a close approach. Is that completely? That's because I was playing around getting that into the right position for the previous one. Wow. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? Closest approach is not coming up. Oh, it doesn't matter. I just need to do this, don't I? Right. Nope, lost it. Right, give it back to me, please. How close can we get you? Because I can do changes on the fly, but okay, that's an interaction. Where are you? Where are you as a body right now? I can't see. Oh, you're there. Right. Focus view, please. Can I get directly onto you? That's going to be a tiny one, but we're going to have a horrendous angle that we're going to come in at. That's okay. We can work with that, can't we? Right. What does this do? Nope, too much. That's good. Right, Bop. How close are you there? I think that's too far. Although saying that, I mean, we might as well be in a polarish orbit. How close is that? That's going past it. So 140 is not close, actually. You know what? We'll just put it into... What's it doing now? Is it just... Right, we'll just put it in to that orbit, and then we'll capture, and then we'll do our whatever we need to do around there. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm now thinking about how much delta V we need to get back to Kerbin. That's the biggie. Because it's about 2,000. We might be able to do it. This might still be on. This mission may not be a complete failure yet. We have to send a recovery craft anyway. That's not a problem. We'll do that, but we could send an engineer because we always need engineers. All right, put me on target. Am I controlling from the correct thing? Let's check that is being. Where are we? Control from here. There we are. Yeah. Right. It's going to be a 15-second burn, and that's how it's going to go. Oh, we get a second encounter. No, we get that, and then that changes our orbit again. Okay. That's the dual periaps. That's a BOP interaction there. Right. Okay. I think we're ready. We're going to pop that. We're going to pop that. Right. So yeah, yeah, we've docked. We're ready to go. We're ready to go for BOP. I think I don't know how much delta V is in those jetpacks. I'm trying to remember. We definitely got 300, 250 at least out of the Tylo crafts ones. If I do a perfect landing and then we just fire it upwards, I think we will have it. And it saves me wasting fuel. I mean, literally we would have all the fuels, wouldn't we? If we landed somewhere tall on BOP, maybe along the pole. If we landed on the pole, we could then, yeah, it's an option. What would you do? What would you comment down below? What would you do at this point? Would you fudge it? Would you get the old cheaty McCheats out and do some stuff there? If I had an engineer, this would be really easy. We'd have just transferred some stuff around. But we don't have an engineer anymore because Tylo. That's all I'm saying. It's Tylo. Right. Let's have a look. How are we doing? This is going to be interesting. Right. Now we've got to take it ever so carefully. This is where it gets interesting. Is it going to do it? Oh, it is. Okay. Which way do we want to go? Oh, now what's that done to our orbit actually once it comes past? We leave there, we go hit that, and then it's not telling me what the future orbit is. Okay. I think a little bit more oomph will do is good. Right, there we go. What's that doing for me? Well, we could get closer. Right, that's it. That's as close as we're going to go. Right. Okay, so we have a BOP encounter. We've jumped from one thing to another. The problem we've got is BOP throws us into a bit of an inclined orbit. I'd really like it if we could get a BOP after a BOP encounter, get something else. To be fair, I mean, the option is, do we go for a landing on Layth? Berlin could finish the series without us having to send anything else. That would be the smart move, wouldn't it? That would be the smart move. How long until we're out of sphere influence? An hour. Let's just fast forward that. Potentially we could finish the series with Berlin, the only remaining starter that we have. She could potentially get us to Layth, or she could die trying. If she dies trying, she is like all the other starters, she's dead. If she survives, she's stuck on Layth. Oh, that's assuming that she gets on a BOP and gets back up again. That is Oh, warp there. Yeah, that's the assumption we're making. I'm not sure I like that assumption actually. Warp to there. Hurry up, please. Right, come on. How long have we got to go? A minute. Let's warp through that. We need to worry about this. Where we're going, there are no speed limits things. Right. Are we out now? Are we out? Right, we're out. So we're on this, and then focus view. We've lost our interaction, have we? No, we have still got it. That's cool. I want to warp to there. Oops, actually, stop. That's the departure, isn't it? Let's warp to there. Oh, I didn't get science from high above Paul. Silly me. Right, so what are we doing right now? We're currently on that orbit. We're going to come around the top, hit Bob. So what I need to do is remember to evacuate at our points where we come out of here. If I can do that, then we might be able to get a little encounter with something else. That's a possibility. And what do I want to do? Do I want to go lower? I probably do. I want to probably go lower. Right. Let's have a look. How are we doing? 1 day, some many days, some more days, some days, and we're here. Right. How long until we get to there? 13 minutes. We're going to capture Bop. That's what we're going to do. So let me get a Bop on. Let's get some stuff going. So we want to do crew report. We want to transmit that. We want to do a EVA. Give me EVA. Get me an EVA report. Get me that. Transmit that, please. Nope. Board. Store experiments and board. That's what I want to do. Right, let's look through these experiments because now we've got a transmitter we can use. So what have we got? Well, you can go. You can go. I can keep you. You can go. Keep you. There we go. Right. Has this helped? Oh, here we are. I have escaped the influence of Paul. Yes, I've entered the sphere of influence of Bob. Gather scientific data from Bob. Who gathered scientific data from Paul? We got like so that's six more points. Still not moved. I mean, that's why you not move? Why you not move? That cannot be the case. Does that say minus 25? If that's minus 25, we've had 30 points. We weren't down here. I think it's broken. That's what it is. Right. Hello Bob. How are you? We're gonna capture at you. How much is that going to cost me? I'd like it if it was very little. That's beautiful, in fact. Yeah, we'll do that first. Right, so get me on the node. Right, that capture's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to put us in low space, though, is it? Now, next question. What's happening next? Take us to there. Fire the engine. So 380. That means I've got 2,200 left. That's tight. Like if I was departing to go to Kerbin now, we'd be sort of like, yeah, that's rough. But I am not departing for Kerbin now. Although saying that, we're getting rid of the lander, so we should really actually have a look at the delta V on this once the lander's gone, because it might be very different. Right, there we go. Fire that. Here we go. Get all the engines going. I'd say, oh, it's actually quite a long burn. Let's have a look. How are we? There we go. Let's do a little bit of physical climb warp because we know this thing's stable. I'm amazed that joint is actually held up. So I've got a load of struts on there that I was using, or I had ready in case we needed them because I was convinced we were going to need them. Equally, I did the same thing with the Tylo lander. We had some struts that were on it that actually didn't need to be. Right, that takes us close there. Right, let's just do this now. Let's undock. Right, and jump to you. You have how much in the way of delta V? 261. Orbital speed's 142. 124. I have to go for it. That's the lowest point there, so we're going to warp to there. Then I'm going to pull us down. I'm higher than I would like to be. There's a lot of extra delta V on this ship at the moment. But if I can just... Oh. So, from me until next time when we're trying to land this thing, have a great one.